What are we talking about?
I don't think we know.
Peer Review the Podcast. Peer Review the Podcast. Welcome back.
We're back with another Yap Fest.
Did you miss us?
For all those wondering, this is the Vaseline tub
That's the Vaseline tub we were
that
talking about.
I got her for her birthday.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
It's so good.
To be honest, though, like I really wanted it. I got it for my birthday, and it was a wonderful present.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. It means a lot to me because I really like hers. You know what, though? Ultimately, it means a lot because you know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's why it matters. It was like, what, $10, $15?
Yeah, not even.
Which is like also an
Well, I
obscene
guess,
amount of
shipping.
money for this freaking thing.
Yeah.
But
But now it's like whenever you get like whatever lip balm you get next, you can just squeeze it into this tub.
Love. And hers is all beat up.
Yeah.
Hers is so
vintage.
beat up. Yeah. It's so good. They put wine in this. Wine extract?
Like rosé because it's rose.
Because it's
scented?
pink bubbly.
Oh, like maybe champagne? Or is this wine?
Titanium dioxide and red 30. Anyways, welcome
Not sponsored.
back. Welcome back. Read the ingredients of your things. We don't really eat.
We just eat Whole Foods.
God, we sound like granola ladies, bro. We just eat Foods.
Whole Foods.
Yeah, that's
But, like,
embarrassing. We actually do. Like, I've never really liked candy
Yeah, you actually
or
didn't.
soda.
I still like chocolate. I don't like candy.
Yeah, but
per
we don't
se.
wear like dark chocolate people.
You are.
Yeah, but you get like, yeah, like it's just we have sophisticated palates these days. We don't eat Swedish fish.
Oh my God,
anymore.
we're actually granola ladies. We don't drink that much.
We really don't.
We don't smoke.
Nope. We have to preserve the instrument, Preeti.
So we can yap to you.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I meant. We the people.
Please, not this again.
I'm really surprised you didn't learn it.
Maybe I did and I forgot.
Do you know, I'm just a bill.
Yeah.
Only a bill. No, I'll be a law someday. Oh, I hope, I pray that I will. But today I'm still just a bill. That song actually has a pretty complicated harmonic progression.
Okay.
For them to teach small children.
That's good though. We've got advanced small children running around.
Nobody.
learning.
I was so irritated.
I feel like even I don't know what you're talking about right now. So
No, that's fine. This is me nerding out. But I was like so irritated in 5th grade. I was like, guys, nobody is in tune. I was like, can we run it? Let's run it. And she was like, no, they have the words. This is great. They know how Bill is made. And I was like, but it sounds bad.
it sounded, yeah.
Yeah.
But like then again, I feel like choir sounded bad. Maybe we're cutting that.
I think there were like moments. There were moments.
There were notes that suddenly people would sing in tune. And you'd be like, wow.
That's great.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. One time in 7th grade, the choir director told me that I wasn't good enough to make vocal ensemble.
Oh, yeah.
I remember you.
And then she majored in music, so... Remember when we sang that Sting song?
In middle
school? That was
Fields of
literally
Gold, which, by the way,
so sexual.
is an analogy for sex. Hi, it's Riti editing. When I checked this fact, it's not true. The entire song is not all about sex. There's like one line about sex, but the reason that we thought it was all about sex is because our choir director in middle school told us it was right before we went on stage. So, you know.
We were just like 12 singing that, and I thought it was just about fields
Of gold.
of gold.
No. It was all... Hey, is this a safe space?
Do you have to ask me after all these years?
What's the difference between an analogy and an allegory?
Girl.
Yeah.
I'm not the person to ask.
I'll ask Google later. Or
Yeah.
maybe I'll just we'll put the definitions up.
Yeah.
And we'll learn together. But I actually don't know. And I've kind of been using them interchangeably, hoping that no one
How
would
often
catch
do you
that I
use this?
don't know.
I feel
don't
like
know.
I actually do that for certain words. I can't think of them now. But sometimes I just use words and I hope that they're correct.
I do that all the time.
I'm convinced I don't know how to read. I've just memorized a lot of words.
Okay, Nick Miller. You know, we're really never beating the allegations. You know why?
Why?
Because if we were to put ourselves in any TV show, somehow we always end up the love interests.
Oh, Nick Miller.
Jessica Day. Yeah. What are some other shows that have people in them?
Modern Family.
Oh my God, we're
literally Mitch and Cam.
Yeah.
I'm the environmentalist.
Yeah, he is an environmental lawyer. I am the one that cries a lot and loves music.
Yeah. She does not like clowns.
I really hate clowns, though. Fizbo can eat shit.
Friends? I don't really know who would be in Friends.
I think we would be... That show's really white.
Yeah, I don't think we really fit there.
I think, honestly, me fit Monica
and Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you're a mix of Rachel and Phoebe, though.
Rebe.
Riti is Ribby.
Speaking of middle school choir songs, why don't you sing some?
I feel like that'll be cultural appropriation.
Yeah, let's talk about it actually. Because why are we singing all of these like spirituals, all of these like
and like completely whitewashed because it was all arranged by some white guy. Yeah, it's just, and we're not told the context of it.
Yeah.
We're just told to sing it.
One of the parts of the New Jersey music curriculum, apparently, when we were growing up at least, is, well, obviously rhythm, but specifically rhythm as being played by African percussion instruments.
Yeah.
Like a djembe.
Lots of djembe.
Super djembe. And then
super djembe.
Lots of djembe. And that's great. It's wonderful. But again, it's never really, it feels like inappropriate.
Yeah, it feels like we're not really being taught by someone who knows how to play that instrument well.
Yeah.
And knows like when it's used culturally.
Wow, we're really ragging on this guy, huh? I would say sorry.
You know who you are.
Oh my God. He was wonderful.
Yeah. He's the reason we like spent a lot of time together.
Is he?
Like after school, we were in so many choir things.
Oh yeah, because you weren't allowed to hang out with me.
And choir was like a no-no.
Oh yeah, choir was
It was not studies.
Yeah. Oh my God. God forbid. God.
Western music.
Preeti used to practice her choir music.
I did.
I never practiced, ever.
She was still great.
Well, that's fine. I mean, whatever. This is not a...
I never practiced.
Yeah, it's not
like that. But
I spent a lot of time talking to other people about their problems, unlearned this behavior. Trust, I don't do that anymore.
What?
I was like on Facebook Messenger all the time. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is what you did after school.
That's what I did after school.
Yeah.
And then I also had like a million extracurriculars, and then also I had to take AP classes, and also I was doing levels of math that I should not have been doing. Like, I was taking, like, all of my closest friends were in AP calculus, like, whatever, A, B, B, C, who cares?
Sure, yeah.
Like, AP chemistry, doing all these math-heavy things. I didn't even bother.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm good. I took calculus, and I was like, yeah, this is not for me.
Personally, I don't care about the area under a curve.
Wait, I know what that is. Derivative. Right?
No.
What's the area under a curve?
Integral?
What the hell's what's a derivative?
I mean, it's like, when you, like, there's a parabola, and you take the derivative, and it's like a straight, like it's a linear line.
What is that, a tangent?
It's like x squared becomes 2x.
Girl.
Whatever.
You lost me.
Who cares? It's not important.
Wait, my question is, like, who what kind of careers use calculus in real life?
I feel like maybe programming.
Really?
I don't actually know what coding is.
You don't know about Python and Java?
I feel like engineering, definitely.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I feel like that's pretty obvious. But like, what other... Pretty obvious, I say, as if I didn't ask the question. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I don't know.
I feel like it's used.
I'm sure it's used. It's not like, oh, who the hell would use that? Like,
but
I know it's used.
Just automated, right?
I just wonder who uses calculus. You know what everyone could use? History knowledge. You guys should read books, everyone. Everyone should read. Everyone should read books. Yeah. Everyone should read the U.S. Constitution.
Yeah. Go to your local library.
Get a library card if you don't have one. Yeah. Support public endeavors for knowledge.
So true.
It's very important.
It's free.
It's free. Like, yeah. let's keep doing free things.
Yeah.
Why is it that
This
everyone...
is one of my qualms.
I agree. Hit it. Hit it.
Why, when you're like, because we're going to be like living in a city, right?
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
Why is like every time you step out of the house, it's like a minimum $20 on something or the other?
What, like, okay, yeah. Because you know what, though? Every social event is like food or drink.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like expensive activity. Like,
Yeah.
why can't we just hang?
Why can't we just play tag in the park?
I mean, why can't we go on the swing set?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why can't we paint at home?
Yeah. Go on a walk.
Why do we have to meet at a bar?
Yeah. We can't even hear each other.
I know. Like, this is, I think we are granola ladies.
Yeah, we're turning, it's not even granola anymore. It's just like straight up grandma.
I'm really sleepy right now. It's 10:30.
not that late.
It's 10:30 p.m.
I was yawning before.
Yeah, we got energized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a huge qualm with it. And I also think, like,
I mean, we are losing a lot of third places.
so true.
So,
Malls are now closing down.
yeah. Like growing up, we used to hang out at the library.
But to be fair, there were very few places that I could see Preeti outside of school, and the library was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But like, I feel like we'd hang out just like, where would we hang out? Your house.
my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were at home a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes we were at Princeton Library.
Oh my God. Okay, guys.
Wait, for context, this is probably one of my top 3 Preeti stories. Like, every time we tell people this story, I have so much joy.
It's like a core memory derogatory for me.
It's like this would be my expecto patronum memory.
It made you that happy?
Preeti. Like, I mean, maybe in the moment, maybe not.
In the moment, stressful?
Yeah,
looking
but now
back on
looking
it,
back.
really funny.
Okay, guys, enough
Okay.
edging.
Okay, so mind you, we're at Princeton Library because we had lied to our parents about which library we're going to study at.
Ooh. It was like the week before APs, and we usually went to
Just the public one.
the public one, yeah.
Close to our house.
yeah, but instead we went to another library,
Yeah.
which was like scandalous and
Because we just had gotten our licenses, so we weren't supposed to drive that far,
yeah.
but we did.
And I'm pretty sure I drove your car.
Oh, yeah. Maybe whatever.
Sorry,
Should not
Uncle.
have done that.
My bad.
But anyway, we end up first at this boba shop to get boba,
Obviously.
as you do.
What was your order then?
I think it was just like the house milk. Because
mine-
I like vividly remember it.
Wait, I remember that place.
Fruity yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we get to the boba shop, we get our boba.
Yeah, it's
And then-
delicious.
It was delicious. And then we get to this library, and this is like a university library. So everyone's older than us, and they're like studying for finals.
And like wicked smart.
yeah.
Wicked smart.
Everyone's like locked in.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, okay. Like we have to be like super silent. So the first thing I do is I get my laptop out. Duh. I get some books out. And then I set my boba down. And then I think my keys, like I try to set my keys next to my boba. Boom. Boba flying all over my laptop. Boba everywhere.
Boba explosion.
And what does my laptop do? Can you do it?
Okay.
Spit. Constant. I'm trying to close it. I'm trying to power off. So what do? I pick up my laptop and I run to the bathroom.
She closed it.
Yeah, and it's like this like muffled hum in the bathroom.
And so like she's in there and I'm outside. I feel like I'm gonna pee my pants. I'm laughing so hard. Because like she busted her laptop with boba. I was like, what the fuck is she gonna tell her parents?
Of all things.
I was like, oh my god. We already lied about where we were. They're gonna ask about where we got the boba. There's no boba near our public library. How are we gonna get past this? I had a lot of real concerns.
Yeah.
This is what she means when I'm thinking about a million things. So while I'm thinking all of those things, trying not to laugh, trying not to cry, I'm picking up ball by ball, boba by boba, or tea that spilled.
Pearls.
Oh, is that what it is?
Pearls, yeah, tapioca
What did I call
pearls.
them? Balls?
Balls? Ball by ball, she was picking up.
Well, It needs
As
to
you
get
do.
done. So the bathroom
she's
door,
cleaning up the mess.
the bathroom door is the kind that swings.
Like at a restaurant, like one of those swinging doors. Why?
Here's
Why?
what it sounded like.
Yeah, like as anyone left the bathroom, it was like, and then I think I wet some like paper towels, and I was like trying to like wash off the tea, and this thing was just not shutting off. Like it was just constant, and so at some point I was like, I mean, it was like nothing was working. It was dead. So I just washed it. Because my thought was, at least it won't be sticky in my backpack. So by the time Riti is done cleaning up the mess and comes back in, I'm blow drying my laptop. I can't think about this anymore.
It was so
Expensive laptop.
ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. It was so insane. It was a newish laptop.
Yeah.
That her whole family was using.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It was incredible. It was so funny. So
Finally, the beeping tapered off after like 10 whole minutes. Yeah. It was really sad.
R.I.P. And so we were like, well, we can't stay here because if we weren't making sound via beep, we were making sound via laugh.
Yeah.
Like it was so annoying. And it was like right around AP. So these kids also had finals. Like
Yeah.
we were being
I'm
horrible.
so scarred by this. I remember what I was wearing.
Do you? What were you wearing?
I was wearing black leggings, a black shirt, and a pink cardigan.
Oh.
In those moccasins.
Oh, I hated those.
Yeah, but they were so comfy. They were my driving moccasins.
29. So you think the story's over? Wrong. There's more. So then we went to another library. Was it the library near our homes?
No.
We went to another school district.
We felt like an adventure.
This is our version of adventure. Other kids drink and do drugs.
We go to different libraries and explore. And what did we explore?
Okay, here's what we found. So we get into the library. It's a big library, and there's big windows, and then there's like 6 tables right by the front door. And we sit down, and we're still laughing a lot about the boba.
Yeah, I have to pull out my textbooks because I no longer have a laptop.
Yeah, and so we're sitting and studying, and I look up, and I feel like a pretty observant person, and I look up and I notice something. Preeti's over here like drying off her laptop, like milking her textbook with
Stressed.
from boba. Like I don't know,
Thinking
whatever.
about what I'm going to tell my parents.
It was a rough time, and it gets worse because I look up. There's this guy and this girl, and then another guy.
Yeah.
And this girl is tutoring this guy, and I can see they're a little far away, but I can see like the calculator's out. Pretty sure they're doing algebra. Whatever, she's tutoring him. Guy next to the other guy, let's call this guy A and guy B. Guy B is the one that needed help with algebra. Guy A looks like he's having the time of his life.
Like euphoric.
And I was like, what's up? And I was like, whatever, get to work, girl. You have APs to study for. So I lock in, and then I lock out again, and I'm like, hang on. And I look at this girl, and her hand is doing something that you should not be doing in a public space.
While tutoring someone else on the other side of her.
Yeah, and we're all teenagers here. It's not even like, oh yeah, they've got this really crazy kink. They're adults. They're exploring.
Yeah.
They're children. And I was like, Preeti?
Do you see this?
And I was like, maybe I'm making this up. Maybe this isn't real. Maybe I'm just like, And so I'm like elbowing her. I'm like, dude, what is that? And she
wasn't making it up.
like, we saw things that we should not have been seeing.
That was insane.
That was really crazy.
In a public library?
I know. I mean, people are into that. Exhibitionism. Sure. While you're tutoring someone else?
You're a minor.
I mean, we actually don't know how old they were.
Oh, yeah.
They looked
We're
young.
minors. How dare you?
We're minors. We're under 18. Why do we have to see that shit?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Just flopping around in her hand. So that was the end of it.
Yeah.
We said, that's enough. Well, first we packed our shit up and went upstairs so that we could laugh freely. Do you remember?
Did we? I don't remember
we
that.
were like in between the things, and then we got caught by a librarian, and she kicked us out.
Oh my God.
Because like how
Yeah.
what were we supposed to do? Huh? First of all, her laptop and
Died.
then public sex. Like what are we supposed to do? And so then we went home. What did your parents end up saying?
I don't even remember.
So it probably wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I think we had a backup laptop or something. I think since the laptop was new, honestly, I didn't lose a lot of like files and stuff.
Yeah, data. Oh man.
Just all bad. Anyway. Crazy kids.
Beep.